Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video, and today is going to be a fun one. I feel like I say that about every video, but I truly do hope it is a fun one for you. This one might be a little spooky for me. I don't know if you can tell by the title of this video. I'm going to be reading some thrillers. Now, two of them I have seen a lot. One of them I haven't seen really, but I'm still including it in this video because I feel like only doing 2 books in this video is like kind of pointless, even though I am pretty sure I've done that before. But we're doing more than 2 books, okay? We're doing at least 3 and maybe one on my Kindle. Who knows? Not me. I don't know. And as you can see right here, I'm sitting by a beautiful, beautiful bookshelf, and I believe I have a video on this coming out. Or it's already out. I don't know. The middle shelf is kind of bare right now because I don't have that many books here right now. I haven't accumulated more yet. And then on the very bottom I have my school like textbooks and all that. And then I have my camera bag. I'm just going to show you the books that we're going to be reading, and I've actually started the first one that we're going to be starting with in this video. The first one being The Housemaid by Freida McFadden, and yeah, it's a thriller. I don't know if it's gonna give me nightmares kind of vibes, but like I don't know why, but I'm trying to find a book that will just make me think I'm gonna have nightmares or give me nightmares. I don't want nightmares, but I just want the feeling that it's gonna give me those nightmares. Which brings me to the next one, Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Something with serial killers, and there's a bunch of like content, not a bunch, but like a good amount, content and trigger warnings. Anyway, the next book, the final book, like final physical book, if I happen to do a Kindle book, it would be Run on Red. I don't know who the author is, but that's on my Kindle. Okay, but the other physical book, which is something about like with a cult. Anyways, it's cult classic, a novel by Salome Crosley. I have no clue what it's about, other than a cult. And apparently there's love in it. There's romance in this? In a cult book? Well, I can't really say much because this has romance in it. This one, I think, will be the last book I'll tackle because I am really excited for this book, so this is going to be the next book. And the cover of this book is just giving Dracula vibes. All the Dracula from Monster High Dracula vibes. Like the cover, like the black and the pink. So we're starting with this one. I'm in chapter 6. Also, if you're watching this video, I hope you've read these books, or at least watch the sections for each book, for the books that you have read. And if you haven't read the book, don't watch that section because I'm going to have to do spoilers, because it's kind of difficult to talk about a thriller book without spoiling it. So, if you haven't read any of these books, I would recommend leaving this video.
You have been warned.
Okay, so I have to make an update now about this while I'm here. So, once again, if you have not read any of these books, if you have not read The Housemaid, stop watching. Go watch something else. Alright, because the spoilers ahead. Okay, so one thing that is really bugging me about the main character, Millie, whatever, she keeps mentioning how attractive these dudes are. Okay, well, the first dude that she sees on the lawn, Enzo, she's like, he's so attractive, like, not in that exact way, but okay, here it is. Okay. From across the yard, I had only noticed how big he is, at least a head taller than me, with biceps the size of my thighs. But up close, I realized he's actually pretty hot. He looks to be in his mid-30s with thick, jet black hair, damp from exertion, olive skin, and rugged good looks. But his most striking feature is his eyes. His eyes are very black, so dark I can't distinguish the pupil from the iris. Something about his gaze makes me take a step back. And then we meet Andrew Winchester. This is where we meet him. Andrew Winchester holds his hand out for me to shake. It's hard not to notice he is is an incredibly handsome man, piercing brown eyes, a full head of hair, the color of mahogany, and a sexy little cleft in his chin. It's also hard not to notice that he is several levels more attractive than his wife, even with her impeccable grooming, which strikes me a bit strange. The man is filthy rich, after all. He could have any woman he wants. I respect him for not choosing a 20-year-old supermodel to be his life partner. Like, why do you need to describe every bit of this person, of these men? Okay, yeah, in chapter 7, like on page 41 of the book, blah blah blah. Like, Nina's freaking out because like her PTA notes are gone or whatever. Okay. All the commotion has gotten the attention of Andrew Winchester. He wanders into the kitchen wearing a dark suit that makes him look even more handsome than he looked yesterday, if that was possible. He is clearly in the process of tying his tie, but his fingers freeze mid-knot when he sees the mess on the floor. Like, but you can mention he's handsome or attractive once. You don't need to mention it again, like not even that long after you first mentioned it. Like, that's what's annoying me about this. Like, mostly right now. Like, that's my main annoyance with the main character. And then Nina, she's obviously annoying, but I know she's meant to be annoying, I'm pretty sure. But also I think it's supposed to add to the creepy factor. I don't know. And then Nina's blaming Millie for throwing out her notes for the meeting, which Millie claims that she has not done. And then she's like, did you misplace them? Blah, blah, blah. And then the room that she's staying in this house locks from the outside and not the inside. But also, can we talk about, this is random, but can we talk about how pretty this eye is? This person's eye is so gorgeous. Whoever eye this is, your eye is gorgeous. Why does she care so much about these men? Yeah. No, it says, still when I look at a man like Andrew Winchester, I think about the fact that I haven't even touched a man in over a decade. Not like that anyway, like, you know, like. And then it goes, he's not anything close like those creeps at the CD bar where I used to wait tables. When I do eventually put myself back out there, he's the sort of man I'm looking for. Except, obviously not married. Then stop thinking about him, like, in that way. Like, stop. I'm so annoyed by the repetitive, he's so attractive. They are attractive. Like Enzo and this Andrew man. Like, one, Andrew's married. 2, Enzo doesn't really speak English. Not that like matters in the long run, but you know, like that's she brings that up. Like, literally, in the next paragraph, okay? And an idea occurs to me. If I ever want to release a little tension, Enzo might be a good candidate. No, he doesn't speak English. But if it's just one night, it shouldn't matter. He looks like he would know what to do without having to say much. And unlike Andrew, he doesn't wear a wedding ring. Although I can't help but wonder about this Antonia? I think that's how you say it. Antonia person whose name is tattooed on his arm. Why do you care? But also, stop. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for your thoughts about attractive men or how you haven't had any sort of, you know, sexual things in a while since being arrested at what? I think it said 17. She was, 17? Is that what it said? Yeah, she went to prison when she was 17. I don't know how old she is now, but obviously, like, adult age. But, like, about being attracted and stuff, like, but stop mentioning it. It's getting annoying at this point. And I'm only, 50 pages in. And that's not what I'm here for this book for. Like, you know, that's not what I'm here for, girly. I'm here for the spookiness. I'm here to get spooked out. I'm here for thrilling thrills. Spooky thrills, if you know what I'm saying. I'm here for that, I don't know, adrenaline rush? I don't know. I'm here for you to not be annoying. That's what I'm really here for, let's be honest. Also, I'm gonna be getting my hair done. I requested an appointment for this Saturday. It would be like at 8 a.m. So then I'll go home this weekend and get it done Saturday. And then come back a new person. A new woman. I'm kidding. I'm going to be the same person. Maybe, or maybe, I don't know. But also, like, this is a little uneven. Like, the brown that was put on here, like, because the blonde was, like, thicker, is fading, and but I also want to change it. I've been wanting to do it for a while, so that's what. So it's happening. It's finally happening. And this is like the photo that I have. I think this is what I'm doing, like something like this. I don't know if it will show you like the exact color. I think it might be a little too bright on the camera, but. And I haven't recorded any reading clips because I was reading it before class and after. And now I'm listening to the audiobook, so there's not much for you to look at. And for this one, I think I just want to do update clips because I just want to get this one done as soon as possible because right now I'm not really vibing with it. I don't want to DNF it. I'm not annoyed to the point where I have to DNF it. But I am at the point where I'm annoyed where I want to throw the book. But hence why I'm also not holding the book while listening. So also, when am I going to get spooked out? I need the spooking it. Are you really surprised that I'm going to read it in the back? I think not. I'm not going to record it though. I want to DNF it so bad. I just want to put this down and read a different book. Because I'm not feeling it. I mean, I'll try and keep going with it, but just letting you know, I'm not enjoying it as much as I wanted to. Because I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen anything about the repetitiveness from people, at least from the reviews I've seen. I haven't seen anything mentioning like the repetitive nature of it. But it has repetitive stuff, like, and it's bugging the crap out of me. And Nina is definitely a psychopath. That's for sure. I might just audiobook it, the rest of it. Because I don't know if I can read this with my eyes. Because, like, I listened to, like, a few chapters on the audiobook the other day, like, yesterday. And the audiobook was pretty good. Like, it was pretty good. So, I think I might just audiobook the rest of it and then talk to you about it when I'm done. And at the end, if I think it's worth, like, the annoyance and stuff. I mean, personally, I don't think anything's worth being annoyed at. Like, at first, it was something that I was like, okay, this isn't that annoying. I can live with this. But then it got to the point where I'm so annoyed, I want to throw the book. Like, at the main character. Like, that's who I'm annoyed at. I mean, I'm annoyed at Nina, but I think Nina, you're supposed to find Nina, like, annoying. But even then, I'm not as annoyed at Nina as I am at Millie. And, like, also, I started watching the Percy Jackson, like, the series, like, not the movies. On Disney Plus last night. It's really good. It's actually really good. I mean, there's some things I'm like, woo. I'm in episode 4 right now. I do need to reread the Percy Jackson books because it's kind of blurry. Like, I mean, some of the, like, the main things I haven't forgotten and aren't, like, blurry, but the rest of it's kind of blurry. Anyway, I'm gonna try my best to finish it. I'm gonna audiobook it, so, like, you're not gonna see me finish it. Alright, guys. I have finished, and honestly, I'm disappointed, to be honest. I just feel like I wasted my time with this book. I just feel like I wasted my time, and there's, like, and things that have, like, some of the things, like, the only reason why I kept going is because I wanted to know what happened. But overall, I am disappointed, and now I'm not gonna go full-on talk, review, plot summary of this book and, like, what all happens. Because I don't know. I just want to move on from this disappointment. So now we're gonna move on to the next book. And the next book is Butcher and Blackbird by Bren Weaver. Now, I literally know nothing about this, but I'm pretty sure there's romance in it. Is it a dark romance? I don't know.
Space traveler, what you doing? In my mind, you're so hard to find. Space traveler, let's go outside. Be my guide, wanna go far away. We might take flight, maybe we can fly when the day turns to midnight. Turn tight, passing by, take me on a ride, though we don't know when it might. Flying high, cloudy sky, crying sunlight, don't know where we're landing tonight. Zooming by, twist inside, feeling so shy, don't know where we're landing tonight. Space traveler, fly to Mars. There's no place that's too far. Space traveler, should we go? Let 'em think we're a UFO. We might take flight. Maybe we can fly when the day turns.
Guys, okay. Guys, this is a dark romance, okay? I don't know why that wasn't the first thing. Like, I don't know why I had to think about that. Just so you know, so if it's not for, it may not be for you if you're not into dark romance. And I haven't really read very many dark romances, so. And of course, one of the few that I've picked up is this one. Am I in the bathroom? Yes, I am, but I wanted a different angle for this video, and I just want to try and change up the scenery in my videos as much as I possibly can, especially when it's a vlog like this, so that's why I'm in the bathroom. Okay. And once I'm still reading Butcher and Blackbird. I didn't read very much yesterday. I do want to get to page 100, like that's the minimum that I want to get to today. So that would be like the end of one chapter, which is like page 100. So I want to get to the start of chapter 10, which is Dijon. I don't know. Anyway, we're get some game stuff is happening. Like, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I'm gonna, when it gets to like the actual romance kind of parts, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy that as much. But it's fine. Right now I'm enjoying it. The writing style is pretty, it has me into it, so that is nice. I don't really know what else to say right now because like my brain's just not computing and I feel sleepy. Like yesterday I thought I was sleepy, felt sleepy, but today I feel sleepy too. And yesterday I tried to take a power nap, and I went to sleep early last night. I don't get it. But I'm going to open an Alani. This is one of my favorite flavors, Breezeberry. It's one of my favorites. This flavor is one of my top flavors. The other one being, is it Cosmic Stardust? The purple one, I love that one too. I pretty much like them all. Though I'm not really a big fan of the cherry slush. I don't know what it is about that one. It's just not my flavor. It's not a bad flavor. It's just not for me, if that makes sense. And I'm just not the biggest fan of cherry flavored things in general. So I think that's just the thing that. Okay, well, let me open this. And I know it probably weirds you out that I'm drinking an Alani in the bathroom, but At least I'm not eating in the bathroom, you know? Eating in the bathroom's a bit more rude than having a drink of something, so. Okay, before I do a time lapse or anything, like a reading clip, right now it's not giving me the, oh, it's gonna give me nightmares, you know? It's not giving me that right now. Though we haven't gotten to, like, scenes where it's, like, where it mentions, like, some of the, in the content trigger warnings, or the, dedication. If you've read the content warnings and stuff, you know what I'm talking about. But, and I don't know how long I want to read for. I mean, I want to read as long as possible, but I also have to make sure I have all my school stuff complete that I need completed. So I'm just going to do 70 minutes right now, like, for my study buddy, but I might go over just because I want to make my bunny happy. To begin, or resume reading, I guess. You know, something that I'm just thinking about, like, Lark. Why are you friends with a serial killer? A serial killer that kills other serial killers, but that's besides the point. Still a serial killer. I can't get past that. Like, Rowan's family, messed up. One of his brothers kills people as well. I don't know if he's a serial killer though, but he kills people as well. And the other brother, I don't know. He's just there. So that's weird in itself, but like, Sloane's best friend Lark knows that she kills people, that she's a serial killer, and also knows about Rowan. Is Lark crazy too? Because honestly, what same person is going to be friends with a serial killer? I'm just saying. What same person would? At least, what same person would knowingly be friends with a serial killer? I'm just saying. Am I the only one who is questioning the realisticness of that? I know it's fiction. I know that. Clearly. But like, that just doesn't make sense to me, even in a book. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just gonna say, I don't get it. Okay, is this a good angle? Probably not. I don't. Lighting, please. Okay, hang on. Okay. So I just finished Butcher and Blackbird. I am giving it a 3.75 star. Because I don't know if it's because it's dark romance and it's out of my comfort zone. It's just not something I'm used to, but also I was just not that invested in the romance part of this book. I was more invested in the other thing, which is rare for me because, well, at least when it comes to like books that like have a plot of romance, like where the romance is like important to the plot. So 3.75 just because that's how I'm feeling right now. I don't think it will change. But the ending did throw me for a loop, I must say. Okay, the way it ends with the epilogue, the Phantom. Rowan King took my brother, and I vowed to take his. That's like the last two sentences of the book. minus the bonus chapter. I'm not reading the bonus chapter because it's just a bonus chapter. It's not really important to the book overall, if you know what I'm saying. So 3.75. And I will pick up the next book whenever it comes out, which I think is called Leather and Lark, or Lark and Leather, I don't know, which follows Lark and Lachlan. Lachlan is one of Rowan's brothers, and Lark is Salone's best friend. And I feel like I might like that one a bit more because from what I know, Lark is not an unaliver. Lachlan, I think he's unalived people, but I don't know if he's a multiple offense unaliver. But also, those two characters, like, really intrigued me in this book in general, even though, like, they're not, like, in all of it, because they're not main characters of the book. But, yeah. Okay, everyone, I am now at home, and if you're wondering what the heck this thing is, it's a mirror thingy. It's part of a furniture thingy from my mom's room. And it's in here right now because she was rearranging furniture. And I can't move it by myself, and I don't know where to move it. So it's there in the background. Anyway, so since I'm home, I brought the book with me because I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, so my hair is going to change, as I mentioned earlier on in this video. And instead of reading a book in between this and the last one, I'm just going to read this one and then read something else after it. Will this be thriller, give me this spooky thriller vibes? I don't know. I'm as of right now, I'm not getting that vibe. But who knows? They can completely switch it up. But also, I don't know if this is actually like a thriller or not. Yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I have to say right now. Guys, I'm so legitimately bored with this. With this book. I don't want to DNF it because that defeats the purpose of this video.
So she DNF'd the book. Or I did, I guess. I couldn't do it. 0 stars. And I also forgot to make an outro. So, goodbye. See you in the next one.